speak to John Puntis. As I said, he's the co-chair of Keep Our NHS Public. He's a retired consultant paediatrician. Welcome to the show, John Puntis.
Thanks, Ed.
Tell us what Keep Our NHS Public is all about. I mean, the name is on the tin, but just give us an insight.
Absolutely. So Keep Our NHS Public wants to see a properly funded, properly staffed, publicly provided, publicly accountable and publicly funded NHS. And a crucial part of that is having a well-staffed service. There's something like 120,000 vacancies at the moment, including 40,000 nurses and 10,000 doctors. And we want staff to feel cared for and supported. Part of that is them being paid a decent wage. So we fully support the junior doctors. They're asking for 35% because the real spending power of their income has fallen by about 26% over the past 13 years. So if you want to get back to where you were, you would need a 35% rise. Now, they've never asked for it all in one go. And they've also asked for other things, which is an assurance that pay erosion to this extent would not happen in the future, that the review body would become more independent of government when it's assessing pay awards for doctors, this kind of thing. So the onus is really on the government to sort this out and to make them an offer which would be acceptable, just as the Scottish government have done, where the juniors are not on strike for that reason. And I don't think they should make calling off the strike a prerequisite for talks. I know they do that, but it's not essential to do that. And if they simply cannot sort this out through discussions with the doctors, then maybe they should be looking to ACAS to help resolve this dispute.
One of the thoughts that occurred to me was, although you're retired, you presumably keep in touch with lots of your colleagues who are still working in the NHS. The consultants are having to cover for the junior doctors. Does that not create any sort of bad feeling between, as it were, the two different elements of NHS care?
Well, it could do, but, you know, we work as teams in hospital, and I think you're right. I talk to my ex-colleagues, keep in touch, and my son's also a junior doctor, fairly near to becoming a consultant. And I would say that the consultants generally are very supportive. They understand the issues that the junior doctors want resolved, and therefore they're supporting them. Now, I mean, there's no doubt that's going to be somewhat irksome because they're going to have to stop doing the things they normally do, like outpatient clinics and cover for juniors. But I think generally they're being very supportive.